Hello everyone, my name is Emma Prost, and today I'm going to be talking to you about this Google app called Story Wars. Now, last semester I taught a unit on fictional writing, and I gave my students what I called flash fiction prompts at the beginning of lessons. So I would give them a scenario or a prompt, and I would have them write for 5, maybe 10 minutes, just something brief in a Word document that I had them build off of. Well, then I came across this Google app for this assignment, and I thought it was really neat. So what is Story Wars? Well, it allows you to create your own story or continue working on someone else's story. After you submit a draft and another person has submitted a draft to either the same story or continuing building off of yours, there's a countdown that begins, and participants on the website vote which draft they like. So you can earn points by writing new stories or writing a draft for a chapter, and you can also earn points by getting votes for your drafts that are added to your stories. So kind of a neat thing. How you could use this in your classroom? Well, if you go over to the Discover tab, you'll notice that there are a whole bunch of different genres over here. So let's say you're teaching a unit on American short stories and you want to talk about historical fiction. You can go to the historical fiction page. There are a bunch of different prompts that your students can pick and choose on. And this is kind of a neat feature too, because as you can see, 101 people have viewed this chapter, 7 people have voted on it, and currently it's in chapter 4. Or you can create your brand new product. So you can make your own creations on this. I just think that's a neat feature. It teaches students that writing is not just beginning and end. It can be an ongoing process, and that other people build off of it. So kind of neat. If we go down to the bottom, you can click a link that goes to where you can specifically use this for your classroom. Of course, there is a fee. If you want to use it for up to 35 students, would be what I would recommend, because odds are you're not teaching 250. I would recommend this for any unit, because let's see, if I did a unit on creative writing and it took me, 3 weeks? That's within a month. I think $15 is a good investment for this tool. So let's take a look at what it would look like if you choose to do this for your students. You're going to get your own page, as you see here, section where you can highlight a story. So again, if you were doing a unit on Mark Twain and you wanted to talk about fiction or American fiction, you could highlight those types of stories here. You could also have your students choose a cover for their story so it's more eye-catching, so other people will view it and see it and vote on it. And then this feature, which I really like, is called the Story Duel. You can challenge other students or strangers even to a story duel, and when the voting round starts, you will get different amounts of votes, and then after 24 hours, one winner is declared. And I think it's a neat way to encourage friendly competition in the classroom. I might recommend that when you do this with your students, you would have them use anonymous names, like just sort of fake names, like with our email accounts that we had used for this last exercise too, just to keep that anonymity going, so students perhaps would feel more expressive in their writing if they knew that their name wasn't necessarily attached to it. So kind of a cool thing. I have not personally used this for my classroom yet, so I can't really tell you honestly how everything would work, but I do think it's an interesting tool. I would like to try it in my classroom, and I hope that this little video has given you a good overview for the Google app called Story Wars. And if you discover anything else about this website that you think is neat, please let me know. You can email me. You all have my email through WLC. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I would be happy to chat with you. So thank you for your time.